How's it going, guys? My name is LongBarrel, and as promised, I will be doing updates on my trades here and there. I'm not actually going to be doing a trade series, but you never know. Maybe at the end of it, it's all going to become into one big trading series. But as of right now, we're going to be just doing a little bit of updates here and there just to show you my progress and kind of my profit. So since the day that I bought my Karambit Doppler and sold my Dragon Lore, I did buy a couple of new things. More like traded. So as you guys know, I had a Karambit Doppler factory new, and I realized I haven't showed you guys any screenshots or any gameplay with it, except there was my video where I showed you guys how to get out of a slump. I did pull out the Doppler a couple of times. I'm not sure if you can actually see it or not, but I'm gonna show you the screenshots right now. So there they are. This is the play side, and here we go. This is the backside, of course. So as you can see, it's a pretty good knife. It's nothing special. There aren't many scratches, but the corners are fucked up, and that takes away a lot of potential value from it. And keep in mind, it was a 0.0349 float, so it wasn't really a low float to begin with, but at the same time, it was still a Karambit Doppler Ruby, so it was still worth a significant amount of keys. Now, I've been trying to sell this thing for around 1,000 keys at the very beginning, but then I realized that nobody's gonna pay me 1,000 keys up front for this thing, so I decided to tone down my price, and I went for about 950 keys pure, and I wasn't willing to go down anymore. But this guy contacted me, and he said that, listen, man, I have items, but I don't have pure keys. And he basically, what he said, that he was trying to sell or buy a Karambit Doppler Ruby for his buddy who sucks at trading. So I mean, I didn't really care about the story. I just wanted to know what's his offer and what he wanted to do. So we kind of talked about it. He wasn't giving me an offer just yet because he kept on trying to get more details out of my knife and shit. Like I guess he was just trying to know how much I'm willing to go. He's talking to his friend. His friend is giving him feedback on the trade, and so on and so forth. So in the very end, he finally shot me an offer. He said that he's not willing to give a knife, so which is a Deigner Doppler Ruby. Keep in mind, this is worth around like 550 keys for the float that it is, which is a 0.033 or something like that. But he said he's not willing to add 400 keys on top of this knife because he says that it's not going to be worth it, and I can make a lot more money off of this Ruby. And immediately I told him, like, listen, man, I don't want to make an investment if that's what you're telling me. I'm not willing to make buy a knife which I can make profit off of it. If I just wait a bit, the price could go up. No, that's bullshit. I saw what the current price was on this knife, which was around 550 keys for the current float. And I wanted 400 keys on top of that because, well, I needed 550 keys. So he basically said that the max he'll do is 390 keys on top. And I told him that, look, man, I don't want to do 390 keys. And I said 395, and he accepted it. So basically, this whole trade took a very long time because we were, first of all, we weren't even trading in the very beginning. But then we started bargaining, and we finally found a good price for both of us to leave on. And I got this Deigner Doppler factory new Ruby, which I'll show you the screens right now. Again, it's a 0.033 float. With a scratched back, as you can see at the very bottom base of the blade, but that's whatever. I'm gonna try and sell this thing for around 555 keys, maybe 550 depending on the offers. So then at the same time, I had like around 395 keys left over, 50 of which I sent back to Jack because I owed him 48 keys. I gave him 2 extra for being a boss. He hasn't accepted those yet, but I decided to buy another knife. So as you can see, I bought a Karambit Tiger Tooth factory new. Now keep in mind, these things go for around like 220 depending on the float. It'll be 230 if it's like a low float, like 220 if it's like a mid-tier float, and about like 210 if it's a really shit float. So I saw this guy selling this thing for around 220 keys, and the float on this bad boy was a 0.0092. So it's not a 0.010. It's not a 0.0098, for example, or 99. No, it was a 0.0092. So it's a really fucking good float. And it had a pretty damn good corner as well, which I'll show you the screenshots right now. So I think that I lucked out on this thing. We'll see if I'll be able to flip it or not. I mean, this is a pretty liquid item. But what I mean by liquid is that it's a very easy item to sell, because first of all, it's very consistent in the price. It's stable, and people like these knives, and it's not that expensive that people don't have the keys to buy it. So the demand for them is kind of high, and at the same time, I think I'll be able to flip it for around 10 key profit, so 230 key profit. Not 230 key profit, like 230 keys, but I'll make like 10 key profit. So after all of this, I think I should be within the range of like 960 keys. Plus whatever I have like left over with my other keys that are now tradable. We'll see what the total is after I sell all the knives, or maybe I'll even buy more knives. We'll see, guys. This is just an update. We'll see what this escalates into. And by the way, guys, I kind of promised Edward, the guy that I traded with, for some traffic. So basically, if you were able to hook me up, I would have been kind enough to give him some traffic. So basically, guys, if you guys want to check out this profile, just go to steepcommunity.com/id/Edward2T. He has a lot of knives for sale, or at least he used to. And there's been a Doppler Phase 2, if I'm not mistaken. There's a case hardened 2 marble fades. Here's a case hardened Bowie. There's another Phase 2 Doppler. He even has a souvenir knight. So he had a Karambit Tiger Tooth, which, I mean, an M9 Tiger Tooth, which I'm guessing he got rid of. But if you guys are interested in some of his items, then go ahead and add him up. Maybe he'll give you a good deal. But for now, I'm going to get going, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is not a trading series. It's just more of an update. Hopefully, you guys are satisfied with what I'm doing at the moment. And I did buy a new hard drive with 6 terabytes on it. So if I'm not uploading, it's because I'm still trying to port all of my videos on it, and it is taking a while. It's like hours at a time to port videos onto the hard drive, because my videos were took up so much space that I decided to buy a new hard drive and kind of have a dedicated 6 terabyte hard drive just for my videos. Anyways, before I ramble on too much, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is LongBarrel, and remember, be water, my friends.